why we started this.
So one question that I do have is like, what about your company culture? Like, what do you do to keep your workers like engaged and happy to come to work and
Sure.
get incentives? Like, how do you do that, with your company?
Which isn't the only thing that we do to keep it going, but for example, something that kills energy is whenever the only time that say this is actually something one of my favorite employees long ago said. That's why we started this. She said, Matt, I love working for you, but I hate it when you call me. And she said, I hate when your name pops up on my phone because it means there's a problem. And I just dread it. I dread knowing what I'm going to hear. I dread knowing what I'm going to find out, because that's the only time I talked to them was whenever there were problems or I needed something or something. So that's why the crew call thing I started. I was like, well, I'm going to have you all call me. That way we're reversing it. You're going to own like the communication channel. So it gives them a sense and a control over that. Then they're just not at the whim of whenever I call. And then we have a two-way conversation about, and if there's nothing to talk about, it's like, love you guys. Awesome. See y'all. We'll talk tomorrow. Don't forget about, we're doing something at the office on this day. So which brings up, we will celebrate new starts. So we'll bring them dessert, their favorite dessert, and their whole team gets a piece, all of that. Right.